Alright, so plan for today is we're gonna be working out with Zeus from A.P.E Wellness. He might go by Jesus now, I don't know. But gonna work out with A.P.E Wellness 413. I'm trying to get with him for a while now, so I'm excited to actually get down and finally work out with him. Real quick, feel me? We got the Believe in Ourselves shorts. Shout out to Aaron Cooley. I already know that's brewing them. You know what I mean? Bio shorts on deck. Alright, we got the first generation classic Valid TV shirt. You did what I'm saying. Then we got a classic CITTW. It's on this side.
Other side.
Other side. Classic CITTW face mask. You did what I'm saying. Big drip. We about to head out to go work out with my man Zeus. Just so y'all know, this is all black and brown owned. You did what I'm saying. So make sure y'all tap in. Make sure y'all support them. But yeah, let's go get right. While I was doing this, and so I wanted to ask you, like, how do you think fitness and wellness plays a role on your mental health, people's mental health in general?
It's one and the same, isn't it? You know, like, if you're not right in the head, like, you're not gonna be right in every aspect of everything that you do. Work, relationships, just like being yourself in general. You can't be in the moment, you can't plan, you can't self-reflect about the past if your wellness isn't there. So I think it's all one thing under one umbrella.
Yeah.
And I think people need to put them together rather than trying to separate them.
Yeah. That makes sense. You said like put them together instead of separate them?
You can't have one without the other.
Right. Right. That is true. So, I mean, me and you talked about your journey, but like, what was your journey? What made you be like, you know what, this fitness thing is it? Because you was into sports.
Yeah.
Feel me?
Well, as I played every sport pretty much. Played ball in school, leading scorer at my high school, top 5 in college. I was football scholarship before I decided I was going to not play football anymore, so I've always been involved in sports. I just think like COVID gave me that time to reflect on things that made me happy, you know, in every aspect, and what I wanted to do for work the rest of my life. And I've been working in education for 6 years. I knew I wanted to stay with the youth.
Yeah.
So obviously sports is like the biggest band-aid. It's like the solve all. It brings everyone together. Whether you voted for Biden or you voted for, Trump, like everyone likes sports regardless.
Yeah.
So it's like that one thing that can bring people together. And it also helps keep You know, people having trouble. I know me growing up in Springfield. I grew up on Middlesex Street. I mean, you're not from around here, but I'm smack dab in the middle of every gang there was growing up. Like,
You got those.
You know?
Yeah.
Very easy to be influenced and being on the streets. I just want to provide a safe haven for the youth, or just people that just don't have no direction, and help them find it.
Yeah.
You know? It's like, it's different when you find something that's purpose driven, and that's what I think what I'm doing is. You know, I'm not trying to get rich overnight. I don't have any other hidden agenda.
Yeah.
Just like what I want to do. You know, I know it's my purpose, so that's why I've been sticking with it.
Right. I like that. And as far as A.P.E Wellness, what does that consist of? What does it mean? What does A.P.E mean? And how'd that come about?
So it's kind of weird. Prior to even when I started working with training, I used to always see the word achieve or hear my grandma say persevere and endure. Just like hear those phrases for a while. And then just one day I just seen them together at my job, like inspirational words to, like, you know, motivate the youth to do what they're supposed to do in school. And I just put them together and they just gave A.P.E.
Yeah.
So once I started training, I was like, there's no better name to use. And the wellness aspect is like I just said, the wellness goes not just physical, but it's also your mental health. And they got to be together. You can't have one without the other.
Yeah.
That's why I wanted to include the wellness piece.
Facts. And so I was having a conversation last night with my friends, and we were talking about, like, we're in this new generation where it's cool to talk about mental health, but then we got our parents and our family who don't really understand it all the time, right? So how do you instill that in, like, your family, and how is that looked at, mental health looked at in that way where you can bring everybody together?
So, like I mentioned, I've been working in the schools for about 6 years now. And like you said, the awareness for mental health is up there now. Remember, like, when we were in school, they just see the kid's bad.
Yeah.
You know, he's just acting up because he wants attention or whatever.
Right.
But there's deeper issues. And I think now those things are coming to the light. And the best thing you can do is educate.
Yeah.
You have to educate people on what it is, you know, what mental health is, what are the signs of it, what can you do to help. Everyone has different coping mechanisms, you know, things that get them back to the ground.
Yeah.
And it's just like, you just gotta educate people. You can't crucify them for something they don't understand or something they don't know.
Yeah.
So we provide that, and then you just kind of go from there. Like in the school, those kids, they just put those kids in pull-out classes. Like, they don't get no help. They just like, oh, they're acting up. Then to be in a smaller group, then to be in a SEVS program. But in all actuality, this is someone that believes in them, provides them the right skills to be able to, you know, fight that battle.
Mm-hmm.
Now you don't know where you can go. Suicidal thoughts, all those things.
True.
You know?
True. My last question would be, like, what advice would you give to somebody who is either hesitant to start a journey in this whole wellness process, or in the midst of the journey and they're not? We determined we're gonna call it last night bad moments. In a bad moment right now. What advice would you give them?
What's an example of a bad moment?
You have a bad day.
Just like that.
We got good days, bad days.
Yep.
And although it's a bad day, it could be a bad hour, but that don't mean the next hour is gonna get worse. You feel me? Or the next hour is gonna be bad too, right? But sometimes you just need that one person to just stimulate your mind to get you out of it for a second.
I guess my advice would be, just don't be afraid of yourself. You're meant to be something. There's something greater inside you, and that's in everyone. You just can't be afraid of it. Be aware that there's something greater in you, and you just gotta find every avenue to get that person out. Everyone wants to be the best version of themselves. Now it's just like finding the confidence to be that person.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid to be that person. That's what you're meant to be.
Right.
So whether it's, you know, having healthy communication with your friend that awakens that, or just doing something that you enjoy that brings that person out, you got to find that person. Find whatever it is, and, you know, be who you're supposed to be.